A while ago, I was at a party, and when I was at that party, everybody was doing what they were doing, and everything was going on. People were eating, people was talking, people was laughing, people was reminiscing. But I just kind of really sat off to myself, and I noticed across the room there was an elder, and she was sitting to herself. Everybody going on about their business, nobody really paying her any attention. And so I thought to myself, let me just go over and have a conversation with her. Because I love talking to people that's been here longer than me, because they know more than me and they have a lot of wisdom. But a lot of times people don't pull on that wisdom because they just think that older people or elder people can't relate. Well, I went over and asked her a couple of questions, found out she was like 94, 96 years old at the time. And I began to ask her questions about her life. She told me how she used to dance and how she loved to dance when she was younger, and she was very family oriented. She never got married, had been in love, but never really got married. And then she told me something that was very powerful when I asked this question. I asked her, well, how was your relationship, with the Creator? And she said, she touched my hand, and she said, baby, I found God when I was 20 years old. She said, but I got to know him for myself in my 90s. That blew me away. That blew me away. Because here this woman was that had been in church all of her life, listening to someone else tell her about the Creator. And she didn't decide until she was in her 90s to have her own relationship with God for herself. And see, that's powerful to me, because many times we spend a lifetime listening for other people to tell us how to deal with our relationships. Let's keep it real. Whether it's with God, whether it's with in our marriage, some of us will go to other people asking them what they think we should do. And they ain't even married, or their relationship jacked up. And we'll go asking them questions. Or we'll ask somebody about business decisions and their business is failing and they don't have no success in their business. How stupid is that? But here this woman was on a spiritual level that really applies physically, emotionally, materially, and everything else. Here she was taking advice on her relationship with God from the time she was 20 all the way into the time she decided to change it when she was 90. It's like a friend of mine that I just met named Dane McCall said the other day, and I know I'm paraphrasing what he said, but it was powerful. He said that, and I'm paraphrasing, the way I took what he said was this. He said, oftentimes we stand at the foot of the tree waiting on someone else to go up and throw us down the apples telling us it's okay to eat. When are we going to be willing to climb the tree ourselves? Or at least get around somebody willing to tell us that, hey, this is how you climb the tree. So we spend a lifetime waiting on people to throw us something down to eat while we're standing down there starving, whether it's in spirituality matters, whether it's in emotional matters, whether it's in mental matters. We standing down there waiting on somebody else to throw us down something when we can just take the time to, hey, analyze it, if nothing at all, how they doing it, and go do it ourselves. Because at the end of the day, guess what? The tree they climb and throwing it to us ain't even a tree no way. It belongs to the Creator. So just like they climbed up there and got it, you climb up there and get it out yourself. That's what's real. As they say, that's what's up. Oftentimes we go through life putting people in positions to give us something. Here this woman is, again, and I'm emphasizing, from the time she was 20 to the time she was 90, she depended upon people and embraced and understood a concept or an idea of God based upon what somebody else told her. And she said it only started to work for her when she turned 90 and started embracing her idea in God for herself. What are you doing? What's your relationship like? See, you got to watch the throne. I like that. You got to watch your own throne. Because in our hearts, we have a throne. Yeah, we have a throne, and around that throne is just the everyday things of life. But whatever you put on the throne is going to be the thing that causes everything else to be in balance or out of balance. So guess what? If you got that throne that's in your heart, if you put money on that throne, and your relationship and your relationship with God, your relationship with your wife, your relationship with your kids, your business, all of that stuff is floating around it. So if your relationship with your money, since that's on your throne, if that gets thrown off, guess what? Everything else gonna suffer. Because money can be funny sometimes. Let's just keep it real. Right now the economy is jacked up. So money can be funny sometimes. But guess what? Whatever your idea, whatever you embrace as the creator, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you know to be true, whether it's the Bible, whatever you know to be the truth, God don't change. So once you put God on the throne, who is consistent, who is never failing, who doesn't change, who is always there, who is going to give you what you need and not what you want, when that's on the throne, then guess what? Your money and all of that stuff, no matter what happens with that, you're not going to worry about that because you're going to always go back to the throne. So what's ever on the throne, that's what you're going to trust in. So you should watch your relationship. You should watch what you allow and what you put on the throne. This woman put the idea and understanding of other people, put the idea and understanding of what other people thought about God on her throne. And so here she is in her 90s and she decided to actually put God on the throne. What about you? What you gonna do? Alright? Just wanted to share. Watch your throne. Peace.